The top stories: Interfaith Conference participants stress the Golden Rule to address Africa's emerging challenges. And the Finance Ministry says Invest in Ethiopia Forum highlights reforms driving new growth and investment opportunities. Hello and welcome to EBC World with me, Shifa Raulako, and thank you for watching us. Now, Ethiopia and China have agreed to strengthen judicial cooperation as part of broader efforts to modernize legal systems and enhance bilateral relations. President of the Federal Supreme Court of Ethiopia, Tewodros ምህረት, is leading a high-level delegation on a week-long working visit to the People's Republic of China, which began on May 10, 2025. On May 13, Tewodros held productive discussions in Beijing with Zhang Jun, President of the Supreme People's Court of China. According to information obtained by Fana Media Corporation from the Ethiopian Embassy in Beijing, the talks focused on deepening institutional ties and supporting Ethiopia's judicial reform agenda through cooperation and knowledge exchange. Tewodros outlined Ethiopia's ongoing reforms aimed at building a modern, accessible, and transparent judicial system. He emphasized the importance of the visit in reinforcing mutual understanding, strengthening consensus, and identifying future areas of cooperation. Meanwhile, Zhang Jun welcomed the Ethiopian delegation and recalled that this year marks the 55th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Ethiopia and China. Ethiopia's Ministry of Agriculture has launched the Ethiopian Livestock and Fisheries Investment Handbook, highlighting its focus on unlocking the country's vast untapped potential in the livestock and fisheries subsectors. Speaking at the launch event, Agriculture State Minister Sophia Casa stressed the need for a coordinated, informed, and inclusive investment approach to transform these subsectors into strategic engines of economic growth, job creation, and national food security. Despite having Africa's largest livestock population and significant untapped fishery resources, Ethiopia has yet to fully capitalize on these assets, she noted. The newly launched handbook is designed to inform stakeholders of viable investment opportunities, provide guidance on quality standards, and outline available institutional support mechanisms. It also promotes strategic investment by identifying sector-specific advantages and challenges while presenting a roadmap for sustainable growth and profitability. Moving on, President Tayas has stressed on the necessity for more empowerment of religious organizations to achieve lasting peace and progress in Africa. This was disclosed at a conference aimed at uniting faith communities across Africa with key stakeholders. Participants of the conference have reiterated the significance of promoting golden rules to address emerging challenges on the continent. Jerusalem Batzia has more on that.
The two-day conference aims to provide insights to G20 member nations on addressing social and economic issues such as peace building, human rights, climate change, and environmental protection. In his opening speech, Ethiopian President Tayas expressed the necessity for more empowerment of religious organizations to achieve lasting peace and progress in Africa.
Interfaith dialogue is not merely a moral imperative. It is a practical force for progress. When religious leaders unite in advocating for the common good of mankind, they certainly amplify our collective voice and mobilize grassroots actions. This is indeed a lived experience of Ethiopia.
The African Union Commission chairperson Mohamed Ali Yusuf on his part said the African Union aims to promote religious freedom and equality in its pursuit of peace and development.
The new Commission has put as a top priority peace and security on the continent. That's why we believe that interfaith dialogue is critical if we want to have a peaceful environment. And without a peaceful environment on our continent, it will be very difficult to talk about development.
Participants of the conference also reiterated the significance of promoting golden rules to address emerging challenges in the continent.
We must promote the golden rule. This promotion of the golden rule should be done in every African nation, by every head of government. I was so impressed today when I heard the President of the Republic of Ethiopia pronouncing the golden rule. It says that's an example that all countries should borrow from the President, and let's promote it, because the golden rule is the solution of all the violence we are having in Africa. And we should also learn to live for our brothers and live for our sisters. So I see example in Ethiopia. When I get back on television back in my country, I'm going to mention what the President of the Republic of Ethiopia has done. And we are happy that the minister, a minister for peace, is constituted in Ethiopia. It's not common anywhere in the world. So Ethiopia, as an independent, never colonized country, is showing the road, and we will follow in that path.
All human beings are considered as one, regardless of your color, creed, or religion. And when we have that in mind, we are encouraged to love each other and love our planet and the creation.
Faith community have a role to play. We want you as our religious leaders, as our faith community, using our culture, our tradition, to bring about sustainable peace on the continent of Africa. What will bring about sustainable peace is what? Is ability to let go, to promote the culture of forgiveness.
They also called on African heads of state to incorporate interfaith rules on their educational programs.
It is important because we need to incorporate these policies into the education program, into the policy making by the think tanks which advise the governments, so that apart from having the policy making just at government level or international bodies such as the United Nations, there has to be an input from the ground based on the faith communities and the indigenous communities all over the world.
The Interreligious Council of Ethiopia, United Religious Initiative Africa, and G20 Interfaith Forum, in partnership with the African Union, organized the annual Interfaith Conference to promote interfaith harmony, peace, and development in Africa.
And finally, in business, the Minister of Finance, Ahmed Shide, has reiterated that the High-Level Business Forum Invest in Ethiopia 2025 has powerfully underscored Ethiopia's vast potential, clearly reflecting government's strong commitment to fostering a business-friendly environment that embraces innovation, entrepreneurship, and sustainable growth. Tayas Ternesa compiles Ethiopian news agency's file as follows.
Closing the forum, Ethiopian Minister of Finance Ahmed Shide reiterated that it has surpassed expectations not merely by delivering comprehensive insights into Ethiopia's investment landscapes, but also fostering meaningful connection, fresh perspectives and opportunities for impactful collaboration. Beyond showcasing investment opportunities, the two-day forum has underscored Ethiopia's vast potential and clearly reflected the government's strong commitment to fostering a business-friendly environment, he added.
This forum has gone beyond showcasing investment opportunities. It has powerfully underscored Ethiopia's vast potential and clearly reflected our government's strong commitment to fostering business-friendly environment, one that embraces innovation, nurtures entrepreneurships, and advances sustainable growth. Ethiopia with its useful and growing population, abundant natural resources, strategic geographic location, and reform-driven leadership, offers a compelling destination for investors seeking both high returns and long-term sustainable impact.
From the government's perspective, the Invest in Ethiopia 2025 Business Forum has successfully communicated Ethiopia's policy reforms, emphasizing the country's commitment to fostering a vibrant and competitive private sector, the minister stated.
The Invest in Ethiopia 2025 High-Level Business Forum can be summarized by the achievement of 4 key outcomes. First, we successfully communicated Ethiopia's policy reforms, emphasizing the country's commitment to fostering a vibrant and competitive private sector. Second, we have showcased a wide range of investment, trade, and business opportunities, including existing, new, emerging prospects, attracting the interest of both current and potential investors. Third, we have facilitated meaningful networking opportunities and secured investment deals during the High-Level Business Forum, culminating in the signing of over $1.6 billion investment capital across 3 manufacturing and 2 mining projects. Fourth, we have reinforced investors' confidence in Ethiopia's economic transformation journey, as sessions and the presentations clearly reflected a strong commitment to irreversible and forward-looking policy reforms.
The minister urged investors to explore high-potential sectors including agriculture, manufacturing, renewable energy, digital innovation, mining and infrastructure, where opportunities are both diverse and abundant. Investment Commissioner Zelleka Temesgen said the Commission, in collaboration with all the relevant government stakeholders, remains fully committed to continue creating favorable business climate and addressing challenges.
Creating a favorable investment climate is one of the central pillars of the Ethiopian government's macroeconomic reform agenda. The country holds immense potentials across priority sectors, including agriculture and agri-processing, manufacturing, services, ICT, and other emerging sectors. The Ethiopian Investment Commission, in collaboration with all relevant government stakeholders, remains fully committed to addressing and resolving the concerns raised by both current and prospective investors.
The Invest in Ethiopia 2025 High-Level Business Forum, which was held on May 12 up to 13, 2025, has brought together government officials, investors, and business leaders to showcase Ethiopia's economic reforms and investment opportunities.
Well, dear viewers, you have been watching EBC World. Now a quick recap of the top stories. Interfaith conference participants stressed the Golden Rule to address Africa's emerging challenges. And Finance Ministry says Invest in Ethiopia Forum highlights reforms driving new growth and investment opportunities. Well, dear viewers, with that, we come to the end of today's news. Many thanks for watching us. Bye-bye.